Welcome to World Sports News and Comments with Ernie. Behind the desk is your co-host, Ernie, and in top of the desk is his faithful companion, the rubber ducky, which we call Felix on our channel. Alrighty, Ernie, it's been a week at least more than a week that we've done the previous one, and we're going to start with the same as always, Ernie. Netball, women's, England and Australia. Okay, so I'll hit pause, Ernie, and what is the short form? Is it Ern? You alright? Nah, I'm not gonna say that. Ernie. There's nothing wrong with just saying the full name. But I'll hit pause, Ernie, and I'll get right on to the netball scores. What I'm gonna do is get on the tablet real quick, and I'm gonna go to netball and the Super League first in England. Alrighty, Ernie, on the Netball Super League webpage, and I'm looking at what says round 10, but we would call it the 10th game of the schedule here on this side of the globe. And round 10, you got the Loughborough Lightning versus the Saracens Mavericks. Now it's happening at 1800 GMT, which is 6 o'clock on a Friday, April the 19th, which I'm totally surprised that's that, not a 7 o'clock, like would be 1900 GMT. But that's going to be 6 p.m. in England, which makes, as in the Eastern Standard Time, 5-hour difference. And it's going to be 1300, which is 1 p.m. on our side. Well, Ernie, when you go back to New York over the weekend, you turn on the old TV, New York time, it would be 1 p.m. That's if you can find it. I don't know if you're having luck. I'm having no luck finding a live game. I thought I'd be able to watch the live games on YouTube, but it's not happening, and I'm kind of like, I don't want to watch. I want to watch a live game. I want to watch a game that's taped. I've seen enough highlights now, but anyway. So I'll get back to the schedule. So the Loughborough Lightning will play the Saracens Mavericks. Okay, I think the Loughborough Lightning will win this game because we'll go to round 9, which I kind of was hoping I had the. Yeah, look at this. Okay, look at this now. Where are we? Loughborough Lightning. Okay, they played the Severn Stars last week, and Loughborough Lightning won 68-52. Now, Severn. You see, I knew the Loughborough Lightning, so they're a good team. And who do we have? Who are they playing against? I already forgot who they're playing against. So I'll have to go back to round 10. The Saracens Mavericks. I don't think that's going to look good because the Saracens Mavericks last week. Yeah, I think they also didn't win their game either. Let's get. They lost to the London Pulse. The London Pulse 45 and the Saracens Mavericks 43. The Pulse, I guess they're middle of the pack. They're the middle of the pack, and Loughborough Lightning. I think they're the top, one of the top teams. And here's the score from last week: Manchester Thunder over the Leeds Rhinos. Manchester Thunder 67. The Leeds Rhino 37. They're a good team. The Manchester Thunder is a good team. So go back to round 10. I want to see what their schedule is. Okay, the next game they got up is this is the Friday's game coming up. Ernie, Cardiff Dragons and the Surrey Storm. This one is 1900, as I expected, 7 p.m. Greenwich Meridian time, which we deduct 5 hours for New York City, which would be 1400, if that's correct. Wait, what? losing my math. No, yeah, 1400. Yeah, that's right, 1400, which makes it 2 p.m. Okay, so we got the Cardiff Dragons, Surrey Storm. That's two middle of the pack teams going at it, and I couldn't pick a winner on that one. That wouldn't be hard. But this, as far as the Stride Clyde Sirens and the Leeds Rhinos, it's still on Friday. So that's our third game of the night. They're gonna play 4 games that night. Okay, so this Stride Clyde Sirens and the Leeds Rhinos, and I'm going to guess the Leeds Rhinos will probably win this one because we'll look at round 10. I forgot to look at Leeds Rhinos. We'll look at round 9, I should have said. And the Leeds Rhinos last week, they lost pretty bad, but they lost to the Manchester Thunder, which is a really good team. So that's another possible pick'em game, I suppose. They're not. I thought they were better than that. Okay, so that was the 3 games. Is the Friday, and then there's a 4th one. So there's 4 games Friday, and here we are: the Manchester Thunder, Severn Stars, 19:30 GMT, which is 7:30 p.m. And of course, we go back and do the math again. Take away 5, which becomes 2:38 p.m. in New York City, where your studio is. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, I'm gonna see the Manchester Thunder winning that game. Now, what I should do, Ernie, is play this back for myself and see how many predictions. But I'm predicting the Manchester Thunder will win that game, and I'm just betting too on that too. The odds, they give you the odds and all that. It is England; they do bet. They had betting a long time ago. And then there's one game on April the 20th, Saturday, April the 20th at 7 p.m., which is 1900. They put 1900 GMT, which is 7 p.m. And the London Pulse and the Team Bath Netball. I'm going to say the Team Bath Netball lost again. So I could see the London Pulse winning a much needed game. So let's see. The Team Bath Netball, they lost to the Cardiff Dragons last week. So but yeah, London Pulse beat the Syracuse Mavericks. So I'm going to say that the London Pulse should win their game over the Team Bath Netball. It seems like the Team Bath Netball is, how do you say it? It's like they won't admit it, but the other teams are like, okay, we can really practice our basic fundamentals against the Team Bath Netball, because it's not like they have to. It's like the equivalent of not trying so hard, but to just, if the basics are working, pass basics, the drills they do. Why improvise? And you don't have to improvise, and then. So that's what I mean. It could be an easy win for the what was it again? Because they're playing. I have to put it back to round 10. Yeah, the London Pulse. Okay, well, London Pulse. That's some. I gotta take that back. That would be what I'm describing as the Manchester Thunder are playing the Team Bath Netball. They would go to just a basic game, and they're not going to fall behind. But if the Loughborough Lightning, they're going to play they would play their basic pass, and try to win the game without having players injured from trying to just it's not the coaches that say that, but the players will just. This is my opinion. I think if you're the Loughborough Lightning and you're the the Manchester Thunders, you're pretty well gonna just kind of do your basics at first, and if it's working fine, the basics, and you don't have to improvise, to risk injury. And with a team like the London Pulse, this is like they won't take this is like their board. Like, see, like how this board is now. I'm just presenting. I'm not pointing, like using my finger to be rude, but this board here, this is a whiteboard, and back in now it's the whiteboard material, not blackboards like chalkboard, the chalk and all that. Those are long gone. Now it's whiteboard with the dry erase. This is one of these. This is what's behind Ernie is one of those. Then I put that blanket. I've had this blanket for I can't even remember now. Whew, this blanket is really old. I bought it at the Dollar Mart. They don't sell these. Something you get at the Dollar Mart or Dollarama. You get something and you buy it and you won't find it again. Weird objects like this thing. I got two of these. They were to cover things, electronics and storage. I had stuff like some electronics and storage, and I would use these blankets to cover them, just a dust cover. But they're excellent, like for what I need now, just as a background for the for the Sports News Review channel. And the thing, like I taped it in the back. In the back, you'd see like duct tape. It's all duct taped to the back of it. And there's the wall to your left. This is like I said. This is just like this. This is a shoebox, and originally I made this for Sylvester to have something for him to stand up, so he doesn't wobble and fall down. So, but no, and then it is Sports News Review property. I'm trying. I'm trying to find another shoebox, and you know. Don't throw out your shoe boxes. You might need them someday for other stuff, especially if you're in the process of moving. If anyone out there is in the process of moving, don't throw out shoe boxes. Just keep all your good shoe boxes. But if I get another shoe box, I'm gonna make another desk, and then it'll be like whatever it looks. I might keep this for Sylvester because it's orange, and some other color if it's I'll see whatever fits better, whoever suits better for whatever purpose. But yeah, I can make it's a weird process to make a desk. This is like a shoebox where I just cut it out, and I cut in this real slit like here where Sylvester will fit right in there, and his tail will go out. So when I put him up, his tail is naturally just sitting in the air. And I got a different tripod on the camera too. So Ernie is more like for Sylvester. I think I might use for Sylvester Coyote. I don't know if I'll use the other tripod, but right now it seems to be working pretty good. There's a lot of adjustments they can make on these things, but and that's a brick. That's just a wall over here. That it's got one of those stick things, and I'm using I forget the name of them, but I still call them pipe cleaners. Pipe cleaners is holding this sign up, and it's on one of those stick things like you put on the wall with a hook on it, but you can take them off anytime and won't cause any damage. But these are held by clips, big giant clips with using pipe cleaners to hold these up on top, so I get a background, But yeah, I mean, like the crazy part is like I think like I would have loved to, I would love Ernie, if there was such a thing as YouTube back in, say, whatever year I was, I don't want to give my age away, like, totally, but within a range, like, I can't remember, okay, like, I don't want to give a range, but I would have probably did my own, like, if there was such a thing as the technology was advanced back in the day where we had YouTube and the internet and all that when I was very young, this would have been, I would have loved to have done it like this because Ernie, having the camera, like with the microphone, the double microphone here in the camera, and I would have thought I would have probably did the same thing with the puppets and all that. This is like the perfect setup for a young child to do their own thing. You can have like whatever character you want, modern characters. I don't know them and all that. They can do whatever, talk about video games and like what else, whatever comic book sections and I be anonymous like this, like I am. It's the best thing to do is just be anonymous. But like just, I mean, even if you're old right now and you have a young child that's like in the 6, 7 years old, they're so impressionable. Make a YouTube channel. Keep it anonymous like this, and you could get these boards from the Dollaramas or the Dollar Marts. You get these boards, get 4 of them. You get lots of letters. You make a lot of boards. I got 2. Now I got the other 2 ready to go for the like Sylvester. I'm gonna do NFL news this week, so I'm gonna hit the NFL news and comments, and I'll just use Sylvester only instead of using Sylvester and Coyote. It's kind of confusing to see both news and comments like I'm doing now. I mean, I used to just do news, but it's they can't comment on stuff you see. But well, we'll go to the okay. Well, we'll switch gears here, Ernie. Instead of me talking about my channel and how behind the scenes kind of deal, I do have some pictures. I think I do have. I'll just see if I got any pictures behind the scenes here. I don't think I do. Let's see. I'm gonna go to gallery, Ernie. Okay, where's my gallery on this? This is okay. Maybe photos will do. This is just photos. I don't worry about videos. Okay, so. Oh, here's a picture of you with the other one. Yeah, this is kind of like what this is an older picture, Ernie. I'll show the fans out there. You can look on the monitor after, but here's an older. I don't want to drop my. Okay, we gotta wait for the screen to kind of go dim a bit. But here's a behind the scenes kind of deal where before I think it was before I used that the blue one, the little marquee board to. Does it go down a bit? No, it doesn't do it like the other one. It's kind of bright. I gotta look. You know what I gotta do is I gotta take it down a bit. Yeah, I gotta turn it down a bit. Okay. Yeah, that might work better. Okay, so I gotta trim it down a bit. Yeah, I had to trim it down a bit. Okay, so there you are. They're just the same as Ernie, but I used to. That was when the board was over here. Like that was the board over here. This board here was over there. Now I like it on against that wall. Gives me lots of room. Okay, so see, that's what Ernie's looking at is that camera that I was showing earlier. That's the $20 camera I bought. It is, and I'll show you. And see if I got the. Yes, I do. There it is. Okay, so I got the front of it, and this has got a microphone little here, and it's got another microphone here. So it's got 2 microphones, which is cool. And it's $80. It was $80, listed $80, and I got it for $20. And like, wow, I mean, yeah, this is better than before. Before I was using the actual webcam off the laptop with a microphone, so I could. This is so much easier. So this is. I don't think I could have continued. I mean, I started my channel with just, oh my gosh, did I ever start really sad? But I like to stay anonymous. That's why I use these characters, and I figure Ernie's known more worldwide. If you're gonna say World Sports News, like when I started with World Sports News, Ernie is more known than the other characters I have, the puppets I have. I remember, if anyone, like someone that's like, 10 years old, kind of like whatever, stumbles across this and sees this and it says, well, why don't you have like whoever the current character is for like say like whatever like a cartoon that's on this a weekly cartoon. Um, look at my age. I really don't think I have. I'm not going to go out and buy more stuffed toys, and these are all things I can remember from of course Sesame Street. Even though I'm older than Ernie, Ernie debuted in 1969, I think it was, on Sesame Street, and I'm older than Ernie, but the Looney Tunes are definitely like that's my age group, and before me because they've been around for a long time. All the Looney Tunes, and the only difference was the biggest difference was these. Oh yes, the boys. There's three of them. Of course. Now these are. I put on the promo. I had this picture. I went to Walmart and I think oops, dropped the magnet. I was holding this. So I went to Walmart. I took these pictures and I thought that was going to be like 36 cents. Lucky I only took one, and I decided to go. Hey, I'll take this picture. I thought it was going to be small and smaller than this, and didn't realize how big it came out. And I got gloss too. I shouldn't have got the gloss, and I didn't realize the gloss makes a difference when you try to put it on the camera. But I bought the one photo, and I'm kind of like, I'm glad it costed $4. I'm like, oh shoot! Lucky I was only interested in that one. I didn't go crazy with a couple of photos. I mistakenly thought it was only going to be like less than $1. I didn't know what I was thinking. That's different type. But still, even at $4 to get a photo this big back in my day, $4. Wow! Instantly, like just one. So, well, if Ernie, it's the boys that do the live stream, the Munchie brothers, and they're kind of funny. This is funny. I'm just well, I'm stuck with buying a photo. I'm stuck with a photo because at $4 I didn't mean to really buy. Like look at the size of it. If you look at the size of my hand here, like it's really big. And that's barbecue munchie. He looks so funny. But Ernie, they look funny. Eh? There's barbecue munchie. See, Hostess munchies. That was the promo. Hard to get toys because they had to get so many bags of these chips sent in with some money, and then of course you had to supply posters and handling. So yeah, they were not just, you couldn't just get them at the store or anything like that. So they were hard. They were hard to get. And he's my first one I had. The red goblin, which I call ketchup, and the orange one I call barbecue, which, because ketchup chips and barbecue, of course, flavored chips were Hostess. And I got a yellow one, and of course, the whole story is the neck is ripped on it, so I really don't want it out and about. I just kind of put it back in storage. And so I had him first, which I had ketchup for a while, right? And then I got them for free when someone was kind of downsizing all their stuff in the basement. So I got ketchup for free. And I was like, cool. Well, I had to do some errands, so it wasn't totally free. I had to help out, do something. And after that, I got the yellow one, which is salt and vinegar, I called. But it was at a lawn sale, and they were surprised I wanted it. Well, I wanted a companion for ketchup. I could not pass. I would never pass. They could have put. I think I only bought them for like $5 or something like that. They could have put $25, and I would have bought them even 50. I would have still that lawn sale. They were like probably shocked. I like, oh my gosh. I got there in the afternoon. I was shocked it was still there. And so that's not too bad for everybody else not realizing what you got there. Just so then after that, years later, of course, doing this YouTube channel, I had to replace. There's ketchup. I had to replace barbecue I mean, sorry, I had to replace. Sorry, I got it wrong. I had to replace salt vinegar. I have salt vinegar in a couple of my videos at first, and I decided like I better just put the salt vinegar away. Like I said earlier, uh, and well, all of a sudden, I got a birthday gift, and all of a sudden, and it was like, oh wow! And I said, what? I like. Only it's crazy how a grown man is excited about getting a stuffed plush toy because he was the replacement, and you're looking at the replacement for. Yeah, I said like you're looking at the replacement for thing, and it's not that. I feel even though there's stuffed toys and everything, I still feel like bad that Salt and Vinegar is quote unquote did not get fired. He's just being. He's just. I just don't want him to be ruined, like his ripped more and stuffing coming out, and lose all the original stuffing. How much it was stuffed because there's there's a certain thing about like oh he was not like this one was not played with at all, and it is solid, like beefy solid kind of plush toy. He's a little taller, oddly enough, and so don't know why barbecue is the shortest one, um, but like uh, ketchup was played with once in a while. He was handled a lot, but not as much as salt and vinegar with that. I can imagine salt and vinegar went to. He must have. They must have been some real roughhousing with salt and vinegar, but. Before they decided to better stop, before they grew up and stopped playing with salt and vinegar. But like I said, ketchup was the original, got them. Then salt and vinegar bought the lawn sale, and then barbecue came later to replace salt and vinegar on live streams and the Munchie brothers, like a hockey team, Ernie? So I'll put my photo away. I dropped the mirror, so I can't hang it back up just yet. Okay, I dropped the magnet. What did I say mirror for? I didn't even mean. What a weird word to replace the word magnet with mirror. That is so strange. Okay, so we went through the netball England. Now we'll go to Australia, which I think it started by now. And I couldn't, Ernie, I couldn't find. Uh, I just couldn't find any of the how do you say it, like the games. It's late at night. Okay, so I'll put it's like in the morning. Oh, is it that? I'm gonna say it's the Sun Suncorp. It's the Suncorp. Suncorp netball. Okay, Suncorp netball. The Suncorp Super Netball. They call it the Suncorp Super Netball, the women's league for in Australia. And we are playing now, and they're starting playing. And we have the latest news. And I just want to see the. Okay, what I want is to go to news. Okay, so we got news, teams, fixture, the ladder, stats, videos, watch more. Fixture, is that the right one? Fixture and match centers, teams. Okay, I guess we'll have. Okay, that would be like fixtures and match centers. Fixtures and match centers upcoming. Okay, this is probably gonna help out now. Okay. Oh yeah. The Firebirds versus Giants. Okay, Saturday. Okay, so we have upcoming 3 in the morning, Ernie. My. I Ernie, if I'm up at 3 in the morning, I will, and I'm not. I'll watch this. I will love to watch it. It'll be Saturday, 3 a.m. So that's Friday night. I gotta remember that. It's Friday night after midnight, 3 a.m. Because it's 3 a.m. Saturday, April the 20th. It's early in the morning like that. Not like Saturday night. That would be Sunday morning. So I'm looking. It's the one team is the Giants netballs, but I know the other one says the Queensland Firebirds versus the Giants. Um, I'm not. Okay, so that's 3 a.m. I'm gonna see. Oh, come on. Oh, contraire. Oh, come on. What did I do here? Links. Okay, we got it back. Okay. Then the second game, which is 5 in the morning. Oh, wow. So, 5 in the morning. Well, I don't see my. Oh, wow. Well, you got the Vixens. It's the Melbourne Vixens. Some kind of fox. This is their logo. With the Adelaide Thunderbirds. The Adelaide. I'm not from Australia, so I'm not sure how to say it, pronounce it properly. Adel, Adelaide Thunderbirds. It's got to be right. Okay, that's 5 in the morning. Okay, so those are two games on the Friday night, Saturday morning. Okay, so there's a third game. It's on Sunday, so that would be Saturday night at, and then 12 a.m. Okay, this is my best chance to watch netball this weekend. If I could somehow get it on, say, YouTube, because I don't think it's on any of the two sports channels that I have, which is the Sportsnet and TSN on cable. My only hope is that I could watch it on YouTube, but it's I don't know if they're going to show it for free on YouTube, but the West Coast Fever is the team one name, and the Lightning is the Sunshine Coast Lightning. It must be the Sunshine Coast Lightning versus the West Coast Fever. Okay. That's at 12 a.m. Okay, that is one I could watch. And the other one is at 2 a.m. See, we got that Saturday night, Sunday morning, 2 a.m., which probably be like 2 a.m. I'm not sure. It could be, I'm not sure what time it is over there. But that's, wait, is that round two? Round two. Okay, round two. So there's 10 teams, right? 1, 2, 5, 8 teams? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, I think there was 8 teams. Yeah, that's the so my best chance to see the game is the West Coast Fever versus the Sunshine Coast Lightning. I'm gonna say Sunshine Coast because it says Lightning and Sunshine Coast underneath, and then that's the upcoming, and then let's see. The round three would be round three would be the 27th of April. Okay, so they're just starting their season. Okay, so and in England, the women's they're in the 10th round, which is this coming up, and that's like 10th game already. So they got the second one, and okay, let's see what I'm in for. Okay, ooh, my time. No, your time. Whose time? Your time. Okay, venue time. My time. Okay, all teams. All right. Okay, let's look at the. Is it fixture with results? Fixtures. Fixture and match centers. The ladder. The stats. The watch. Okay, let's see. Watch. Maybe watch. Okay, live on Fox Sports. Okay, I don't have that kind of Fox Sports here. If I do, I think maybe I should just kind of Maybe I should just get Fox Sports if it's possible here. Available on Foxtel and KO. I don't even know what that is. Uh, KO Sports. Stream every game of every round live on demand. Okay, that's an on demand deal. Yeah. There's no chance of it. Foxtel is every game of every Suncorp netball round live. Fox Sports international fans. Netball Pass. International viewers can catch the entire 2024 Suncorp Super Net Pass live. $30 for the whole season. I don't have that kind of money. Okay. Here's one. What's frequently asked questions? Which matches will be free to watch each week? Which one is free to watch each week? Sunday matches throughout the home and away seasons will be able to watch free on Kayo freebies. It's not the. I don't know where I seen that. Where it said that there was going to be like a YouTube channel live stream, and that was too bad. Don't see. It's too bad. That's not too bad. But who are the two? Those are the teams I could. Okay, I'm gonna look at the teams I could possibly get a chance to watch. Oh, I should go with results. Okay, let's go with results here. Okay, see what happened last week. Oh, wow. Okay, here we go. The Giants netball 65. Ooh, the West Coast Fever 84. Okay, so if I can somehow see the West Coast Fever game at midnight, they're a good team, Ernie. Looks like they're a good team. They won pretty easily over their rival, I guess is the rival, the Giants. I forgot where they're situated. But here's a close one. The Adelaide Thunderbirds 63 and the Queensland Firebirds 62. That was a close game. Wow, that was a close game. Well, okay. Somewhat. It could have been close till the end, and probably until it got away at the end. But the Melbourne Mavericks 61, and the Melbourne Vixens 68. Oh, battle the Melbournes, as they say. Okay, fight. And then the Lightning, which was the Sunshine Coast Lightning, 79. Ooh, is that the most scored so far? 84 was it. So a game between the Fever and the Lightning would probably be wild. Okay, so the Lightning, 73. And then the SNSW Swifts, the Swifts, 63. Okay, that's unusual. That's one unusual, let's see, nickname, I guess. Okay, so, wow. So, let's see, what was the chance? I got the West Coast Fever, and then who else? Oh, I think Adelaide Thunderbirds. Okay, if I do see this game, it looks like the West Coast Fever might win it. It's, unless the Adelaide Thunderbirds are a lot better because then the score looks, because they played a good team and defensively probably got. But it was like it's only one game, but the West Coast Fever, 84 points. They came out pretty strong. That was pretty high, and then like I said, so. If I do watch game, it might be a good close game. It could be close. This one could be a close game. Okay, I'll say that. Okay, so we might. I'll wrap it up by saying, there's a possibility I could watch a netball game this weekend, and it might you know, it's a possibility. Because Saturday night at 12, I usually shut off the big TV then. But I'll just turn on the TV like at 10 o'clock at night, the big TV. So 11, 12, and a couple hours. Like, or I could run it at 9 o'clock. Or, well, actually, I'd probably turn it on at 9 o'clock because I do like to watch The Proof is Out There Friday night. So, yeah, and then hopefully I watch netball and then the call it the night. All right. And that'll be the Australian netball if you're up at 12 a.m. Ernie, if you happen to be up at 12 a.m., Ernie. So what I'm going to do is hit pause for a second, Ernie, because I'm going to go to a different. Venue now, and the team handball. Ernie, I just spent how much minutes I can't count now on the tablet, and I can't find any games right now. There's supposed to be 4 teams playing in the champion is a Euro championship for team handball. Not the women's European women's handball championship. That's not going to be. That's going to be November the 28th to the 15th of December. But right now, I couldn't find any games right now. I'll have to find out what's going on with the women's handball, because all on the men's that L is kind of far away from the other ones, eh? Let's try space it out better. Okay, there we go. That's better. That can make a difference. Okay, so in the men's league, there's like a lot of team play between clubs, and the names are just really peculiar to me, and I'm not going to figure it out. So that's why I wanted to just stick with the women's, because they're playing the national teams. But I thought it was going to be playoffs, but it's going to be playoffs soon in the men's division. When it dwindles down to only 8 teams left, then I'll start I'll start like mentioning the team names and what the score was. But there's just so many teams. It's just I can't say the names, and like, what's the point of saying these scores? I haven't even seen one game yet. I'm trying my best, but the team handball this week has been it's not really good reporting this week. I've done a really bad job this week, Ernie. I best just take my losses on the team handball right now, because I can't find any games that are. There's supposed to be, like I said, there's supposed to be 4 teams participating, and they're not playing this weekend. So, well, go to snooker.org, because we'll go to snooker now. I like to go to snooker.org to get my news. Snooker.org, even though it looks a little old, but okay, so snooker.org. Okay, the Crucible, April 8th, April 17th. So the April, okay, agree, I'll accept your cookies. Okay, the World Championship qualifiers. That was the Snooker Men's Championship in England. I thought it was the championship. Upcoming ranks. Uh, uh, uh-huh. Oh my gosh, this. Okay, the snooker.org. Okay. Oh, okay, here's the April 17th, 2024, World Championship qualifier. Results, draw. Okay, so. I'll go with the competitor. No, I should have went with the flow chart. Oh yeah, I really gotta figure that one. I put competitors. Oh my gosh, there were so many. Okay, flow chart. Flow chart. Okay, the flow chart. What's happening right now? Okay, we got a bunch of names here. The Luca Brissell, the Robert Milkins, Ellie Carter, Sean Murphy. Okay, now what are the dates? Oh, is this weekend coming up? Wait, they started? Okay. I just okay. So it's a big bracket tournament. Okay, so results. Let's go results here. Okay, results. Let's see. So we did have some games. It looks like okay. Uh, John Connor, Matthew. So it's a World Championship 8 to the 17th. Is it over? Let's see. April 15th, the scores. Okay. April the 16th. April the 17th. Is that. Oh, wait, do we have a champion? Is there a championship game to happen? Or do we have a champ? Uh, Snooker.org. What happened to you? I can't figure it out. Okay, this is a hard web page to figure out from the 90s. Okay, it feels like it's from the 90s. Snooker.org, but it says April the 17th. Okay, which I'm trying to think now. April the 17th. Which is today. Was it the final? Was that it? Maybe I'm almost better off looking at another one. Okay, let's see the world. I'm trying World Championship qualifier. Oh, it's the qualifiers. Now, okay. Uh, I'm not sure the qualifiers. So World Championship qualifier. It's in Sheffield, England. I knew that. 8th to the 17th. Okay, so the qualifiers could be the World Championship qualifiers, but is it where's the finals? Do I have to go on another webpage to figure this out? Let's see, World Championship qualifiers. Okay, so I'm going to go to plus here, get another webpage going here. Okay, so it's the. Try to put. So it's 24. Snooker. 2024 Snooker World Championship. Okay, the 17th. Okay, I'll go to Wikipedia because they are going to just give me all the facts. Okay, 2024 World Snooker Championship. Officially, it's the 2024 Kazoo World Snooker Championship. I don't know what Kazoo is. It's an but it must be. I don't know what the sponsor is Kazoo. Kazoo World Championship. I don't know what service Kazoo provides. Okay, I don't know what they are. Okay, so but they're sponsoring this championship. It's an upcoming professional snooker tournament that will take place. Oh, the 20th to May the 6th. Ooh, they have the qualifiers. Okay, so it's not the championship game this weekend, but there's gonna. So I'm gonna leave that on the board. The snooker men's championship in England, Ernie, is gonna be left on the board because the championship is from the 20th of April to May the 6th. So we got some time. I hope I could just watch the final May the 6th game. I'd love to. I'd like to catch the final game, the final match, as they say. The final match, whoever it is, between the two. Like, I like to watch a snooker, but It's but as being in England, it's gonna be 5 hours behind. I'm five hours behind, and it's gonna be like, oh, I don't know if they do it 8 o'clock, 2 o'clock in the afternoon. I won't bother watching the UFL game. I guess how am I going to catch this thing live? Um, but I caught the dart. Someone on YouTube. It was so popular, Ernie. You remember that? It was so popular, that one event with darts, because a 16-year-old out of nowhere, Lindler, like, made it very exciting, and someone on YouTube decided to show the event, but they took a chance with their channel. That channel's gone. I mean, that's Strike City when they find that out. But it helped a person like me on this side. There was absolutely no way if I was going to be able to see that without that YouTube channel. So I watched the live darts, the championship, and I'd like to watch the final of that men's snooker championship, but just like at least the final game. I would love to watch that final game. But well, so that's staying up, Bernie. There's on the board. There's still a lot of snooker to be played. It's April. There's a lot of players to start it off with. Yeah, it's the Crucible Theatre in Sheffield, England. What does the Crucible Theatre look like? Let's see. The Crucible Theatre. That's not. They show the main entrance. I can imagine it's probably a nice. It's in Sheffield. It's gonna be a nice place. I mean, the snooker is always got like they always try to go for some classy places, as you say. Yeah, so there was the main draw, the qualifying draw, century breaks. I don't even know what that means, but the main draw is what I'm interested in, which is the 20th now. So the qualifying draw, that must be now, and it's it's over with. Yeah, it's over with. So many players they started out with. They started out, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 28, 32. Wow, 36. Yeah, it still goes in the fourth. 40, 44, 48, 52, 56, 60, 64. Wow, they started with 64 players from around the world, Ernie. 64 snooker players from around the world. Wow, okay, and now they're dwindling it down to, it's now to, let's say I'm looking at it now, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30, 32. Oh, like half. Okay, you got rid of half of them. Wow, a lot of people. Like this. I'll just throw out some names here at the final round. Ryan Day from Wales, Scott Donaldson from Scotland, David Gilbert from England, Zhao Guldong from China, Jensen Kendrick from England, Liu Huashan, Liu Huashan from China, another two Chinese right next to two Chinese, because they got the flag of China, Wu Ziyi and C G Hu Huai. I can't say their names properly. It takes a while, but and next to was the Jackson Page. Wow, and that is he's from Wales, and Nopon Saing from. I'm not sure what that flag is. I've totally stumped on the flag. I don't know what the flag is, but either way, I, I know. Yeah. Later on, I'll be looking for tournaments. Like usually in wintertime, I like to find those tournaments in the other side of the world. But yeah, I'd love to. I'd like to see one of these games. I don't. So those were like the last. Those are who's left. Like and they're gonna from the 17th and of the sorry from the 20th on, and then there's gonna be the final. Okay, so that'll be left up. Snooker Men's Championship England. That'll be left up for a while. Now we're gonna go to the sailing, sail GP. It's I think it's still in Christchurch, New Zealand. I could be wrong. I'll push pause because it's gonna take a while to find it. Oh, Ernie, I found Sail GP and Sail GP Explained. Okay, for sailing, Sail GP in Christchurch. I think it's still in Christchurch right now in New Zealand. Now, this is perfect. I think they want people to know their sport, so I don't think they'll mind if I read their. Just read their webpage verbatim. Okay, Sail GP explained. Sail GP's fleet of rival nations goes head to head with at iconic venues around the world during a fast and furious global tour. But how does it work? What are the rules of racing? Why would a team be given a penalty? Okay. How scoring works? Okay, the Sail GP scoring system is simple. Points are awarded for races and events and are added up to determine the three boat lineup of the winner takes all season grand final. Ooh, the winner take all season grand final. I want to see one race. It's on this side of the globe. It's going to be on sports. I won't. This is staying up. This is staying up because it's going to be the finals I'm going to put up, and it's on Bermuda, if I remember correctly. And the finals, Bermuda. It's going to be sailing. Sail GP, and then finals, and then the Bermuda. So it's going to be killer to watch that. I mean, I'm hoping Canada's in it, but, well, if they're not, I'm still going to watch it. It's going to be so soothing and relaxing to watch it. Um, I I'd almost want to tape it or record it, and then watch it at night. Yeah, that would be soothing and relaxing to watch it at night. I think I might do that. Okay, but because Ernie, it's going to be on Sportsnet or TSN. I can't remember, one of the two, and I do have the ability to record the event and watch it later, which would be perfect. Watching it at night. Oh, perfect. It's going to be perfect. And I can report on it. And the best part is I can actually report on it. And not just reading off a tablet. No, I'm actually going to be able to report what I'm seeing. And if it was at nighttime, I'd do it. If it was around, if it was the other side of the globe, like Christchurch, New Zealand, or Australia, and it was on at 10 at night, I'd actually it was on Sportsnet, I'd do a live stream. So live stream surfing, that's a first. This is going to be out there. Like, I'd have to, I wouldn't even know what the heck I'm describing. Okay, but there's points for results, I guess. Okay. Scoring. Each sail Grand Prix, there are 6 fleet races before the winner takes all final determines the event champion. The event leaderboard totals the points teams have scored throughout the event, and the 3 highest ranking teams at the end of the fleet race qualify for the final. Okay. Points are rewarded to each team based on their finishing position in each of the 6 fleets races, as detailed below. The first was 10 points. 10th place, you get 1 point. Is there 10 teams? Okay, so the points won in all 6 fleet races are added together. So the 6 fleet races. there's going to be a few more. Are they going somewhere else after Christchurch? Besides, before the finals of Bermuda, I think it is. Are they going somewhere else after that? Are they staying? How long are they staying in Christchurch? I'm not sure. So the winner of the finals declared went champion and awarded 10 points in the leadership board. Second place, the final award 9 points. Okay, we know that. Scoring ties. I don't know. Season ties. Okay, race terminations. Okay, I don't even understand what that was. Okay, so Bermuda. Okay, so Bermuda, it's in the finals. And this is that Rolex? Of course, it's Rolex. It looks so nice. They have a watch. They're showing 60. It's Sail GP's actual webpage. 60. So Bermuda, 16 days, 13 hours, 3 minutes. Wow, we're counting down to the seconds here. Okay, so 16 days away. It's going to be the final, and there's only going to be 3 teams that will be in that. And let's see. Let's go to the menu here. Let's see what we got. I honestly, the dock, about, latest calendar. Let's see the calendar. Okay, the calendar. Where do they go next? Next is Bermuda. Next to that, Bermuda 4 and 5. Wait, upcoming Halifax, June 1 and 2. Okay, no, that's another thing. Then there's New York. Wow, there's lots of races, but this is a big one because there's all that elimination, and they're going to Bermuda. So they're saying that the full. I'm going to put the full calendar because I'm going to see what I missed here. Was there any races that I missed races here? Okay, let's see. Wow, okay. The season started way back in Chicago, so they must have been Lake Michigan. Oh, wow. 2023, June? Wow, it's been a while. They've had events in July, June, September 2023, and now it's going. Wow. Here it is. Oh, there's. Oh, wait. I thought. Okay, I'm kind of like. Okay, there was the Sydney races from February the 24th to the 25th. Oh, it's over in Christchurch. It's over. Oh, okay. So the Christchurch is over. The next is Bermuda, May the 4th and 5th. So it's going to be a while. Oh, it's a while. Okay, that's the few results. Okay, let's see. Who won that last race, anyways? I think it was New Zealand. New Zealand secured the ultimate win on home waters in Christchurch to enter. Okay. Receives the championship lead from Australia with only 4 events remaining of season 4. Okay. Oh, wow. New Zealand came in first, France came in second, and Canada came in third. Wow. Let's see the season standings. So, the top 3. I'm gonna say New Zealand's for sure. Oh, it's good. It looks. I guess this is it. It's gonna be New Zealand, Australia, and Spain. Okay, look who's out. Okay, France number 4 came close. I don't know who the walk ruled that. Denmark, I guess. No. United States was 6th place. I didn't realize they did pretty good though. Canada came in 7. Okay. The Emirates, the Great Britain. Oh, they came in 8th. Germany 9. Switzerland 10, as expected. Landlocked country. They're not. Yeah, it's pretty. They're not practicing in Switzerland, or it could be a lake. Yeah, Lake Geneva, I guess. But yeah. So okay. So last I updated. Okay, so if that's how it works, then the next event is the May. There should be New Zealand, Australia, and Spain are going to be in for the the. What's weird is what it was the championship. Let's see. Okay, okay, that's what I'm looking at. The Bermuda now. Okay, okay. So season standings. I looked at that. Okay, so uh, there's a lot of interest. For some reason, there's a lot of interest. It's sold out. It's in Sydney, and it doesn't look like Canada's in it though. You go Christchurch event 8. Yeah, that was done. Bermuda is next. Okay, Bermuda is next. Fourth and fifth. Look at the event info. It should be the three teams I'm thinking that's it. And it looks like the Apex. Uh, it's taking a while for this old tablet to load up here. Okay, so the Apex Group Bermuda Sail Grand Prix. That's the final that's going on right now. It's going to be coming up, and it looks it's about the. It should be Australia, New Zealand, and Spain. Should be. They showed a picture of three captains, and I guess they have to be the three. Okay, okay. Let's see. The Sail GP returns to iconic island of Bermuda for the Apex Group Bermuda Sail Grand Prix on May the 4th to the 5th, with a special opening day performance with Kes the Band. I don't know what Kes the Band is. Okay. Well, okay. Let's see. Who's don't miss out weekend schedule, race times. Okay, that'd be no problem because I got TSN, or they're gonna show the finals of Bermuda, and which wait, who's in the who's oh, this is so hard to figure out. Okay, but who's in the finals? Okay, I'm gonna go to one last page and then wrap this up. Try to find okay who's in it. If I do this correctly, who's in it? Let's see. Should oh, this is working out. Okay. Oh, jeez. This is so old. This tablet. Okay, so I gotta look up the Sail GP Bermuda Sail. We're gonna put Sail GP Bermuda uh teams. Okay, let's see how big. How did you want to say? Let's see. Okay, 2022. Come on. Okay, the Sail GP Season 4 schedule, listing, and venues, Bermuda. Well, who are the teams? Here's the Sail GP schedule. But they have the teams yet? Well, for some reason I can't find. Excitement builds for Bermuda race schedule and of course. But who are the teams? I'm pretty sure it should be Spain, New Zealand, and Australia. Because I looked at the standings, they were the top three. The top three were supposed to be in this event. It's only going to be 3 boats. Um, okay, so anyways, I'm just gonna wrap this up right now, man. Well, I'll see if there's any weird sports, and I'll add it up. Um, Maybe I'll just take a quick look to see if there's any weird sports. It's still early for oddball sports. Later on, there'll be the oddball sports, but one of my favorites, Ernie, is the donkey racing. If I can catch, uh, it's it's only like once a year, and it's in can't forget what country it was in, and it was only once a year, so uh, I won't be able to catch that. That was a lot of fun. Watch the donkey race. Um, I watched it on YouTube, of course, and it was quirky. The donkeys aren't abused on this way. They don't look abused. They just uh, it doesn't like a horse race because it's all money, money, money. I don't know. I don't know if anyone's silly enough to bet on donkey racing. I mean, it's just a once a year event. But people bet on anything these days. And who knows what people bet on? But yeah. So, well, I'll next week, Ernie will see if I watched any netball in Australia. Uh, get better results of what team handball is. What's going on with the team handball, and I'll see if there's how many teams are left. The finals, and then of course the snooker men's championship is going down in England. And we got the sailing, which is the May. It's going to come up. I got to leave this up because it's coming up. May. I might find some more. Maybe I find one or two more different sports to put in here. I'll see. But other than that, we'll just wrap this up, Ernie. We've been on for an hour and 12 minutes, and looking on the clock there. But we'll wrap it up now then. Okay, so for Ernie, his faithful companion, Rubber Ducky, all three of us are saying over and out.